Hello children, today we are going to discuss a new chapter from our grammar book, that is Unit 6, and the chapter name is Negative Sentences. Children, negative form is used to change an affirmative sentence into a negative one. We know affirmative means positive, and these sentences have no or not in them. For example, she is not studying. Here, not has been used. That means negative sentences always have some negative word like no or not. Let's look at how to frame negative sentences. For that, we have to find out the helping verbs in a sentence. We know there are 23 helping verbs. We have to find out these helping verbs in a sentence. Then write not after the helping verb. For example, I am playing. Here, am is a helping verb. We have to put not after the helping verb. So, the negative sentence is I am not playing. Let's look at another examples. It may rain today. Here, may is a helping verb. Now, how will we make the negative one? We will put not after may. So, the negative sentence is it may not rain today. Another example. He was hungry. Was is a helping verb. We are putting not after the helping verb. Now the negative sentence is he was not hungry. Next, changing imperative sentences to negative sentences. So children, what are imperative sentences? We know imperative sentences express command, order, request or advice. Let's look at some examples. Shut the window. And second one is write fast. Children, you can see that in imperative sentences, subject is not mentioned. It is understood that speaker is talking to you. So, let's see how to change these positive imperative sentences into negative imperative sentences. First, we have to find out the verb means action words. We have to simply place don't or do not before the verb. Like, don't shut the window. And second one, don't write fast. Next is changing simple present sentences into negative sentences. There are some rules to change simple present sentences into negative sentences. First one is find the verb in the sentence and bring it to its root form. Like the verb plays, its root form is play. Second point is find the subject. Subject means who is doing the action. That means the doer of action. Third point is write does not or do not before the verb. Fourth point is use does not if the subject is singular. Fifth point is use do not if the subject is plural. You have to remember that I and you always use do not with them. Let's look at some examples. First one is Karan sings well. So what is the first rule? First rule is we have to find out the verb in the sentence, then we have to bring it to its root form. So what is the verb in this sentence? Yes, it is sings. So its root form is sing. Second rule is find the subject. The subject is Karan, which is singular. We know with singular we have to use does not. So what we have to do? We have to write does not before the root verb. Now our negative sentence is Karan doesn't sing well. Next example, I go to play. Now we have learned that I and you always use don't. So the negative sentence is I don't go to play. Now let's look at how to change simple past sentences into negative sentences. So the rules are, we have to find out the verb in the sentence and we have to bring it to its root form. And the second rule is, we have to write did not before the verb. And here we don't have to think about singular or plural subject. We can use did not with both the subjects. Let's look at some examples. First one is, children watched a cartoon movie. What we have learnt in the first rule, we have to find the verb and we have to bring it into its root form. So the verb is here watched and its root verb is watch. And the second rule is, we have to write did not or didn't before the verb. So the negative sentence is, children didn't watch a cartoon movie. Next example is, Soham wrote neatly. And the root form of the verb wrote is write, and we have to write didn't before write. So the negative sentence is, Soham didn't write neatly. Okay children, these are all about our Unit 6 negative sentences. Please read your book and try to understand the examples. Then we will be discussing in our next doubt clearing classes. Thank you.